At Alameda, California, the Navy commissions its new air giant, the 92-ton Lockheed Constitution. After the ceremonies, Navy personnel go aboard for a non-stop flight to Washington. Jet assist takeoff virtually rockets the huge plane into the air. Of the crew of 18, 3 flight engineers operate the control panel. 72 passengers and press guests of the Navy make the inaugural flight, bringing to 90 the total carry. 9.5 hours later, the Constitution, whose military passenger capacity is 180, arrives in Washington with a new record for payload and with a well done for Commander William M. Collins, skipper of the huge craft and his hand-picked crew. Again, the armed services blaze a trail which commercial aviation will shortly follow. In the Yangtze River, the Chinese cruiser Chang'e stands guard over beleaguered Nanking, while red troops mass on the north bank for a final assault. The cruiser, once a Japanese ship, covers the arrival of nationalist troops who must make a last-ditch defense of the capital if peace negotiations fail. The desperate plight of the city is seen as scores flee through the city gates anywhere to get away from the Reds. With the collapse of Chiang Kai-shek's government, the reins are taken by Lee Chung-jen, left, and Chu Cheng-wei. It is President Lee who must salvage what he can from the wreckage. While desperate efforts for peace are being made, the remnants of the nationalist armies are assembled to continue the struggle. As soldiers are being massed in the capital, thousands of panic-stricken refugees await transportation south. In the scramble to evacuate the city before a communist attack, every means of transportation is used, and by all ages. As the noose tightens, Nanking, once a proud and teeming capital, becomes a city of lost hopes.
You can practically hear the crack of the bat and see a baseball soaring into the bright blue yonder as a pre-season ritual takes place in New York. Joe Dimaggio is signing his new contract. And, of course, boss Dan Topping of the Yankees signs too. The figure, Joe's grin indicates it's a 4-bagger.
One of the annual events in speed skating on the Eastern Seaboard is the Mid-Atlantic Championships at Newburgh, New York. And to start small and work up, the 1/16th mile midget boys race gets off in a flurry of arms, legs, and flops. But young Beam here is on the beam for the finish line. He's down, and he's up, and he's across. The mile race for men is off to a fast start, with the pick of Eastern skaters setting a fast clip. Tightly bunched, they head for the stretch, with former champion Ray Bloom in second place. In the stretch, Bloom makes his bid and puts on a torrid sprint, but Bobby Spahn wins by a nose. On his nose, it's known as nosing him out, but results count, and the winner, Bobby Spahn.